that they don't want to talk about it. People won't even go and get tested because they don't want to know, because the stigma related all around this disease is not a good one.
That is Phyllis Fair you were listening to there, talking about her experiences with dementia. She's lived with the disease for 6 years now. She knows firsthand the perceptions and fears that come with it. A new survey from Nanos Research suggests about half of Canadians think life is over for those who are diagnosed with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. And there are concerns that that negative view may actually prevent people from seeking treatment. Vicadopia, our health reporter, is here taking a look in more detail at what this survey has found. Vic.
Well, it is an interesting survey, and it really looked at our attitudes towards dementia. Alzheimer's, of course, is the best known form of dementia, but we really are split according to the results here. 47% said, you know, they could live a pretty good life with dementia. 47% said they didn't believe you could live well at all. Women seem to be the most concerned, about 64%. And Canadians feared most the loss of physical and mental abilities. And when it came to actually naming symptoms, a lot of us could name memory loss as the top one, but only few could name changes in personality, which is also a pretty frequent symptom of dementia. So it really shows that there are a lot of misconceptions out there. You know, dementia, depending on the disease, the form of dementia, it can be treated. You can still live a productive life to a certain degree for a certain period. So, you know, for those who make policies surrounding the treatment of people with dementia, it suggests there's a lot of work to be done in at least changing attitudes.
Indeed, because if nearly half of Canadians think that life is over, life as they know it is over with that diagnosis, what are the concerns about the effect of that misconception?
Well, to put into context, I mean, the numbers surrounding dementia are staggering. There are about 747,000 Canadians living with it right now. In 15 years, those numbers are expected to double. So, you know, for social scientists, they're really looking at the way we treat people with dementia and how that treatment actually can affect their own perceptions of themselves. Pia Contos is one of those researchers, and she's not surprised by these results.
When they internalize that stigma, they edit themselves into silence for fear of being judged. So they themselves are disengaging. And that has really detrimental consequences for quality of life and for their well-being.
So you heard there that the number one concern is that people will withdraw further into themselves if they fear a dementia diagnosis, and they may not even seek getting that diagnosis and the further treatment because of those attitudes. So it's a real big concern.
Interesting survey, as you suggest, and an important one, giving the numbers and the trend for us for the future. Vic, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Vicadopia.